Welcome back. I'm Wes Wants to Faint because I still have a mountain of minis to paint. That rhymed, and I didn't actually mean it to. I'm Wes. I need to shave, but seriously, I managed to get 3 minis painted this week. And by painted, I mean I have a base coat, a nice decent base layer on the minis, and 3 different colors, which is all I need for them to be quote unquote table ready. So they're good enough for now. I will touch them up later, and I do want to touch them up later when I get like a bigger brush so I can wash them. My plug just fell out of my ear. I'm gonna leave that in the video. Anyway, cue to some B-roll. I'm not a professional painter, and because I don't actually have a bottle of lead belcher, I wanted to have it shining through as battle damage, so I sponged on black and then applied multiple layers in the same areas, getting enough down before then going on with some silver, and by silver I mean broadsword steel in certain areas. After that, I decided to hit it with some matte white and then another layer of broadsword steel to really make it shine through. So now we're cheating. Normally I would do this step last after doing some washes and varnishes and then another layer of blending, but I just throw on some deep gray where I would have like edge highlights, right? And I would blend these in typically with some Grim Black Speed Paint. However, I got 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I'm not sure when this was filmed in comparison to when this voiceover is happening. Anyway, I realized there were some spots that were supposed to be gold, so I hit them up with some matte white before then going over with some hoplite gold. Hoplite? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. You tell me how this is pronounced, alright? Lastly, I went in with some Wyvern Fury as my red. Few layers of this, followed by some Slaughter Red as my reds. I got these minis painted up, like I said, somewhat painted up, and I was really working on base layering and doing like 3 good layers. I watched the Squidmar video, and so I really wanted to work on that to bring my painting up to the next level. And well, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of cheating because these are pretty large minis. Next to my Ghost Kills and Riptides, these are probably the biggest minis I've painted. And I think they look good. I hope they look good. Anyway, here's another mini. The emulator was a lot of hitting everything I wanted gold with matte white, then touching all of the black up, then going over the white with gold, then touching the black up, followed by finally some bright red and fire giant orange for that fiery effect. On the sconces, I think they're called. Is it just me, or does she really start looking pretty when you add some red on her? Woo boy! I followed the same technique in all of these, just rinse and repeat, boom, bam, boom. So the one thing I like about Warhammer is because you're painting so many minis over time, like one unit is 10 to 20 minis depending on a box. Anyway, because you're doing so many of these, I feel like you can actually see your progress quickly. Here's our next one. As we finalize our red and our chimera, I'm just want to remind you guys that I just wanted to get these minis table ready. I'm not a professional painter, they're not done, but they're done enough. Reveal time.
Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air. The whole room bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. They say I don't play fair, play fair, play fair. So come dance in my world. Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air. Get the whole room bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. They say I don't play fair, play fair, play fair. So come dance in my world. Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air. Get the whole room bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. They say I don't play fair, play fair, play fair. So come dance in my world. Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air. Get the whole room bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. They say I don't play fair, play fair, play fair. So come dance in my world. Put your hands up in the air, in the air, in the air. Get the whole room bouncing, bouncing.
So that's like, guys, that's everything I painted this week. I got some other stuff primed, and I am gonna try my best to cheat and get as much of this painted. However, I also just got like a Gundam assemble box, so this video might be delayed, or it might not be delayed, but I'm delaying myself because I really want to open that box. Thank you. I've been Wes. Where's the fun? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Gundam, more Warhammer, more D&D, and everything else in between. Who knows? Have a good one. Goodbye.